Go do something.
So this is not COVID related. This has nothing to do with, well, I guess maybe in a real tangential sense.
Everything has something to do with COVID.
Everything has something to do with COVID. This is critical Taco Bell news.
This keeps coming up. We've talked about this.
This keeps coming. This is from September 10th. It's from yesterday, Joe.
So this is brand new news about Taco Bell. Got to know. Got to hear.
Taco Bell sauce update.
This is the kind of stuff that's critical to me and our listeners.
But the first story was that there wasn't enough Taco Bell sauce to go around.
Now there's too much to go around, probably. Here we go.
The garbage, but now Taco Bell wants you to return your sauce packets so they can be refilled.
It's gross.
The fast food chain teaming up with recycling company TerraCycle on the new program. Customers can recycle the packets by mailing them the empty ones. Taco Bell says its goal is to save 8 billion pounds of used sauce packets from going into the landfill every year. Within the next 4 years, Taco Bell hopes all of its packaging will be recyclable or reusable. But here's an idea. How about you don't hand me a handful of the sauce packages.
There's that, too. They always give you 5.
I end up with filled packets.
I just want
It doesn't go bad, dipshit.
That's good news.
It's not like it expires.
Yeah, and what are you going to do? Like, when you save these little baggies of salsa and they're just like, if you crumple them all up in your hands, you end up with salsa or sauce like in random finger crevices and so forth. Like, what are you going to save these for? What do you put them in your pocket? Mail them?
People put them in a drawer at home and they save them for the apocalypse. It's going to be traded as currency.
Yeah, I'm going to be sucking salsa out of an empty packet or near empty packet.
Don't you guys have a sauce drawer at home? It's the kitchen sauce drawer.
I actually do carry around salt, pepper, those little salt, pepper packs, and salsa every now and again, and avocados, and a knife to cut them with.
Just like all the time when you're just like at the store?
I'm just walking around with them, no joke.
I grab it like a hand. They give me them. I throw them in my socks. That's it. So I walk around with like Taco Bell sauce in my socks.
They call them old salty socks. Yeah. Old saucy socks.
Saucy socks. So I guess my question would be, could they, because a lot of fast food places have done away with, instead of giving you packets, they just have the big pumper things there that they tell you to stop pumping.
Yeah, stop pumping.
Couldn't Taco Bell just do that? Just have a big like bin of the sauce. You just dip whatever you want in there, but you have to take it with you when you leave.
Ew.
So.
Well, I got some strange stories over here. Maybe someone in Tennessee could tell us what's going on over here. Yes.
We got a couple of Chris's, maybe.
There's a bunch of Chris's, and there's a bunch of people just over the border in Kentucky.
So, unknown phenomenon reported in Tennessee. This as of this morning. Authorities in Tennessee were left scratching their heads at the weekend after reports of a mysterious explosion. Okay, left scratching their heads at the weekend after reports of a mysterious explosion. This is written very weird.
Yeah. I'm going to go over that sentence several times. Scratching their heads at the weekend.
After report. Yeah. I guess the weekend's making them confused.
They were confused about the weekend because there was a report.
Exactly.
I guess.
What is this? This is like the most grammatically retarded thing.
Also, what the hell's going on with the image credit there that says NASA? Just randomly, like, here's some shit NASA blew up.
I'm starting to get a bad sense for this article.
The image we're looking at is just a random explosion and is credited to NASA.
and that's not the government agency. That's Steve NASA. Just blows shit up.
Let's see what's going on in Tennessee.
Steve.
The alarm was raised on Saturday evening when a number of local residents called up to Clarksville Police Department, their 911 dispatch center, to report hearing a loud, unidentified explosion across many parts of Montgomery County.
It's that NASA guy again.
The force of the blast was so great that in some areas, people reported feeling the ground shake. The source of such an event should have been relatively easy to track down. However, the mystery only deepens when neither the Clarksville Police Department or Fire Department were able to determine what had caused the explosion and where it had taken place. To further add to the mystery, there were no reports of damage or injury anywhere in the area. Investigations into the incident remain ongoing.
Massive explosions always leave no damage.
It's just we've
like
had
Tunguska.
reports about this. Like I don't know. It's every few months. There's if you look up mysterious explosions. Every few months, you'll hear those and see those reports across the country and the world. Just random, mysterious explosions that no one really can account for.
So I got video of it.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is somebody's home security camera picked up the sound.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me break it up. Is it in the Carrot Shop?
It is in El Carrot Shopo.
El Carrot
Twitter
Shopo.
link.
Okay, here we go. This is.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean,
Very difficult to hear.
Yeah,
Very
sure.
difficult to hear.
I found another story on this related. It says someone said, well, they pointed out that Fort Campbell, Kentucky, is just down the road. They're like, and somebody said, Fort Campbell's on a 4-day weekend due to Labor Day. So like, Army is closed. It wasn't us.
I found some additional audio here. This might be a little bit more clear.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, do we have the story of the remember the guy doing his own fireworks noises and people were complaining about that?
That would work.
Bohemian Grove satellite. Boom. Run by Black Ops. Boom. Right as usual.
It's got to be Black Ops. Why is he so racist?
I don't know.
So what do you think on this story? Do we have theories? I have a theory, but
my theory is experimental aircraft.
Okay, not the one I would go with, but all right.
Invisible experimental aircraft.
Flown by Alex Jones.
Yes. I'm kind of serious about that. I think it could be some sort of a experimental aircraft, sonic boom, shakes windows, feels like depending how big the craft is and how big the shockwave is, that could explain some stuff.
Well, I'll go with sonic boom. I'm going with meteorite.
Oh, okay. Well,
because that ain't going to leave shit on the ground. If you have one of those ones comes down and it breaks up at 30 or 40,000 feet, there ain't nothing hitting the ground.
Okay. I don't know.
Coach, I'm gay.
And here is
It has nothing to do with anything.
here is that link.
Is that the same thing you said to your doctor?
So this is better audio of the sound actually being made there. I just dropped that link in. This is the actual sound.
Okay. Let's see here.
Filthy.
Oh, that's
Nope. That's not it.
Okay, here we go. This is
People living on a Cape Coral Canal got an early 4th of July show.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't one you could see, but you could definitely hear it.
The dogs were barking and we go outside and this guy is screaming. I mean, so loud.
Sarah Warnicki came outside. This is where she could hear someone screaming from across the darkness of the canal, putting on his own show in protest of pyrotechnics.
He seemed to be upset that people...
You know what, Crasher, I'll grab those clips so we can have...
Anyway, yeah.
We'll grab those clips. I got one last little quick story that I can do real quick here. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. This is a woman claims she hasn't slept in 40 years.
What?
I am tired.
She in Congress or something?
A woman in China maintains that she hasn't needed to close her eyes or go to sleep for over 4 decades. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, yeah.
That's some good news on that front.
Wasn't it Thomas Edison who claimed to have a different sleep pattern because he was more productive, something like that? So has she
he
been
did
super
power naps,
productive?
right? I thought he was a power napper. Well, it goes on to say, for most of us, several days without sleep would leave us barely able to function. Yet for this woman, whose name I'm not going to pronounce, but you know what? Just for fun, I will try.
Thrombocytopenia?
Thrombocytopenia.
It's Li Zanyang.
The idea of falling asleep is itself nothing more than a distant memory. Now in her mid-40s, the last time she recalls sleeping was when she was a small child. While this might seem implausible, nobody has actually seen her sleep. Oh, but she's a vampire, maybe. I don't know. Several of her friends and neighbors have reportedly or repeatedly attempted to catch her in the act, but to no avail. Incredibly, Lee's claims of having never slept in 40 years is actually true. Well, sort of. Doctors have now determined that she suffers from a rare condition that sees her sleeping while awake and fully conscious, meaning she can be technically sleeping even while having a conversation with somebody. Oh, well, sometimes when I talk to people, I'm just so incredibly bored I go to sleep, but this is different, I guess.
I've heard of people with a condition where they're able to functionally sleep like standing or sitting or whatever, and it doesn't look like they're sleeping. But I've never heard of anybody who can sleep while having a conversation, but I guess you could.
So the medical team used data collected during a 48-hour brainwave monitoring session to reveal that this woman, whose name I will not pronounce, but it might sound like
thrombocytopenia,
she got light to moderate sleep despite neither going to bed or closing her eyes. This sleep while awake phenomenon is similar to sleepwalking. While she hasn't technically gone without sleep for 40 years, she doesn't need to go to sleep like a normal person. As a result, she has lived a life twice as long as the rest of us because she's constantly doing stuff. I wonder if the military is going to try to, like the Chinese military is going to try to dissect her brain and use her as some sort of super soldier that never has to sleep.
Well,
Wait,
duh.
How is she living twice as long? Wouldn't it only be an additional third as long, so 50% as long?
Maybe they should say she's twice as productive as the rest of us because she doesn't really go to sleep.
So she must have invented like cold fusion by now or something, right?
Yeah, what is she doing with all this extra time?
She's just playing Xbox.
She's probably on
playing Call of Duty with
Fortnite.
Joe.
Yeah. All right, well, good for her.
By the way, just as an aside, I found a image that has the name of that affliction that Alex Jones keeps trying to pronounce.
That's for damn sure.
Uh-huh. So there you go. Thrombocytopenia.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Normal blood and then the platelet deficiency. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. I think it's about time, people. I think we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to recycle some Taco Bell packets.
Yes. I think we all have to go recycle our Taco Bell.
Give us an email at ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. Check out obdmpod.com for all the social media and donation links. Be a part of the magic.